Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode number 6 of NWA Main Event Showcase. We are here in Friday, week 1, August 2018, and we have an absolutely phenomenal show planned for you here. So without any further introductions, let's get right into it. In a terrible pre-show match, Argos defeated Bryce Benjamin in 10-26 by submission, 26E for the match. Argos was slowed somewhat by injury, 21 for Argos, 27 for Benjamin. So Argos does have that undisclosed injury, and that kind of affected him here, especially in High Spots match. So in hindsight, probably not a great thing, but it was just a pre-show match. Now, let's get to the main card. The show begins with Joe Hendry making his entrance into the NWA arena. He has a microphone, and he says, "I bet you've all been wondering, for an entire week now, who the mystery person coming to NWA Chicago is. I'm here to tell you, that individual is not me. I am simply here because Billy Corgan has given me a second chance to earn a contract with this great company. He said he found the perfect opponent this evening. So let's do this, Chicago." 24E for Joe Hendry. He re-debuts his fan-favorite cocky gimmick. It was poor, so we bring back Joe Hendry for another chance to win a contract with NWA Chicago. Who will he face? In a terrible match, Odin Sun defeats Joe Hendry in 3:42 by submission, so Odin Sun just comes out here, he dominates Joe Hendry, 27E, 23 for Joe Hendry, and 33 for Odin Sun. Great match there. Sorry, Joe, no contract for you today, buddy. Maybe another time. Flip Gordon is backstage preparing for his big championship match with Tyler Bate tonight, 24E, just to hype the upcoming match. In a terrible match, Alpha Female defeated Kyra Hogan in 7:34 by pinfall, 30E plus for the match, 29 for both women. So we're just giving Alpha Female a little bit more momentum here, coming through, seeing what she's got. She does improve from the last time we had her booked in a match, so that's encouraging to see. Now, what's going to go? A video plays hyping the debut of female phenom Toni Storm on next week's episode of Main Event Showcase 30E+. So Toni Storm is the newest woman to sign on with NWA Chicago, and she debuts next week. Very happy with that. In a bout that had subpar wrestling in little heat, the Havana Pitbulls defeated David Starr and JT Dunn in 14:08 when Rocky Romero defeated JT Dunn by submission with an ankle lock. 37D-, 35 for Ricky Reyes, 41 for Rocky Romero, 28 for Starr and Dunn. Very, very happy with that. The Havana Pitbulls have just been performing extremely well in their tag team matches, so we may have to look at giving them a little bit bigger push, maybe a run with the tag titles. Who knows? We'll see, but they've been doing very, very well. I'm very happy with their performances so far. Matt Striker is shown on commentary, and he says, "Ladies and gentlemen, last week on the program, Scott Steiner and Petey Williams threatened owner Billy Corgan. They gave him an ultimatum. Find them competition, or they would defend their tag team titles elsewhere. Well, last week, Scotty and Petey showed up at a AAA show in Mexico to defend their titles, and I'm told we have video footage of that, which we will show you now. So it's a couple clips of them wrestling in AAA, some random tag team. I don't know, it didn't actually happen, but we're presenting it as though it happened. Kind of a belts for hostage storyline, 35E+. Matt Striker did not do well without a script to follow. I thought he would have done well. But they do defend the titles in AAA. Very fascinating. Will Scotty and Petey return? In a terrible match, Ivelisse Valdes defeated Aspen Rose in 8:29 by pinfall with a Desert Eagle, 28E for the match, 26 for Ivelisse, and 23 for Aspen Rose. So we bring in the baddest bitch in the building, Ivelisse, because I think she's actually a very good wrestler, and she might be getting somewhat of a push in the company. We'll see. The women's division is a little bit of a mess right now. I'm not sure what to do with a lot of the women, but I have plans in the works. Samael Dashwood makes her way to the ring with a mic, and she says, 2 weeks ago, I was robbed of an opportunity to challenge for the NWA World Women's Championship. Kaylee Ray got involved in my match with Jazz. She gave that win to Jazz, gift-wrapped with a little bow. You want to know why she gave Jazz that win? Because she knew she could beat Jazz easily. Because Kaylee Ray is afraid to step into the ring with me. She knows she couldn't beat me. She knows her title would be going home around my waist. Just accept the inevitable, Kaylee. Just hand over that title. So right here, right now, I'm officially challenging Kaylee Ray to a championship match in 2 weeks' time on NWA Main Event Showcase. You think just because you're the champion, this company is all about you? Honey, you're so wrong. NWA Chicago is all about me. So Samael Dashwood challenges Kaylee Ray, 40 D-. Very happy with that. Cannot wait to see that potential matchup between Samael and Kaylee Ray, as she may finally get that one-on-one chance against Kaylee Ray. It's All About Her storyline has advanced with the segment and gained heat. In a bout that is subpar wrestling and little heat, Tyler Bate defeated Flip Gordon in 2050 by pinfall. With a Tyler Driver 97, Tyler Bate makes defense number 3 of his NWA World Television title. So this match did not live up to the hype that I hoped it would have. 29-E, 35 for Bate, 31 for Gordon, so they performed well, but the match dragged in the middle with a lack of flow being noticeable. I went with a 21-minute match when I damn well knew I should have gone with like a 12-minute match instead. That was really on me. This match should have been so much better for a blow-off to this short little feud they have. I messed it up. It is truly all on me, and I apologize. You guys deserve better than that, and I really thought that this was going to be better than that. A limo is shown pulling up to the NWA arena. An individual in a full suit emerges from the limo. The camera cuts back to the arena. The fans are electric as their anticipation builds. New music floods the arena as every single fan gets to their feet. 41D! Who could it be? Who is coming to NWA Chicago to challenge Nick Aldis? Who is the mystery person? We must find out. And that mystery person is Cody. Cody enters the NWA arena to a chorus of cheers. The fans are going nuts. They erupt as he makes his way down to the ring. He enters the ring and is given a microphone, but cannot speak over the ovation that he's getting. The fans are just absolutely going wild. He allows it to die down a little bit, and he says, "Well, that was one hell of a welcome. Damn, does it feel good to say that there is once again a Rhodes in the NWA." For the first time, Cody steps foot in an NWA ring. I was born to wrestle for this company. My father brought this company to its peak in the late 80s and 90s, and now I get to take it to a whole new level, almost 30 years later. It's surreal, really. But my arrival is not the only news tonight, because I partnered with NWA Chicago to do something very special. On Saturday, week 1 of September, NWA Chicago will host its first ever all-in event. And at said event, I will be facing Nick Aldis in the main event for my birthright, the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. So NWA, the Prince, is here to take his throne, and the Prince is all in. So we have the debut of Cody Rhodes in NWA Chicago, a 54 C- for that segment. He clearly enjoyed having the freedom to go off script and performed well. Bravo, Cody! Bravo! Cody Rhodes is in NWA Chicago. We had to bring him in. You had to know this was coming. He is the mystery man, and he is going to bring us to the next level. I have so many huge plans for Cody Rhodes, but the roadblock, is Nick Aldis at All In Saturday, week 1 of September. Can he overcome it? So now my prediction on the show, I think that we probably got a D-, maybe an E+. There was a lot of not great segments on this show. Cody in the main event slot here might fix it. Maybe we get a D. I'm not 100% sure, but let's see what we got. We got a 36 D-. The show increased our popularity in 17 regions. I would have preferred to see 18 regions, so we didn't gain any popularity in Chicago. But let's see what we got on television. Alright, so that episode of NWA Main Event Showcase was held, as always, in the NWA Arena in the Great Lakes region in front of 1,626 fans. On television, got a .02, 21,050 viewers, and a 36 D-. So the show rating is decent. We got a lot more viewers than usual. I think this is our highest viewership so far, 21,050. Very happy with that. And this is one of our best attendances in a while, I think. Not 100% sure. I'll have to check on that. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next week for what is hopefully another fantastic show.